Okay, without any bullshit background, always Dodge Nitro rear top hat, rotor. I know, everybody loosens their parts and then they reassemble it and go back and do their video and yada yada yada. Okay, this particular one did not have any access points on the front of the rotor. All you got is a little slit in the back, which I had to get a camera or a flashlight in there, and I ended up breaking my clip over here, but that'll be all right. So I could see the star adjustment on the inside. Now, what I found was, and I haven't done rear brakes in friggin' forever, so I was kind of flying by the seat of my pants. This star adjustment, what nobody will tell you is to loosen it. It is going to be, okay, to loosen it, it's going to be like this. Okay, get your screwdriver in there and pry that way. Okay, pry that way. Okay, where the hell's my screwdriver? Get your screwdriver in there and pry this way once you're on the star. That will loosen it. Okay, see that little bit of rust right there? If you watch, okay, see how there's more? Okay, if I tighten it up, that rust disappears because I'm tightening it and I'm starting to open those shoes. Okay, so there you go. Okay, now one other thing to understand is that you know your parking brakes are stuck. Okay, if you still have, let me put you down for a second. Okay, now everybody knows you got to smack the living shit out of these things. If you don't see any movement between here and the hub, okay, then the rotor is seized, you know, for all intents and purposes to the hub. It's not your parking brake yet. You get a little bit of movement like that, now you know that you're stuck on the parking brake. Okay, then go after the parking brake. Sometimes you can, you know, rotate it a little bit, smack the backside, rotate it, smack the backside, and as long as you do an even removal off of those parking brakes, you can get away. Okay, and if there's too much of a ridge built up on the inside, too much of a ridge built on the inside here, that's when, you know, you got to back off the parking brake. So make sure you got your movement in between here and the rotor before you start going after that star screw over there. If you don't have any movement between here and the rotor, then just continue to spin the rotor and smack the shit out of it with a good 3-pound hammer or an 8-pound hammer, whatever you can swing, and beat the piss out of it until this breaks loose, you know, here and here from the rotor. Once you got that little bit of movement and rocking and it still won't come off, then you know you're fighting the parking brakes. All right, good luck everybody.